I want to talk to you about the real Andrew Tate, how he really is up close and personal. Because not too long ago, if people wanted to sort of act like Tate, they would start yelling at people, or they would, tell everyone that they're brokies. They'd be obnoxious. And whenever that happened, or whenever people asked like how he really was, I had to explain like, hey, in real life, the guy is as courteous and polite and friendly as, anyone I've ever met. He's well-spoken. He treats people well. And for a lot of people, that sort of clashed with the image they got from YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all the other social media. And the reason is pretty simple. If you keep showing all the most controversial stuff from someone without much context, you are going to see someone that is absolutely outrageous, obviously. I mean, just imagine if someone would, put your whole life on the internet and just cut out all of the moments where you're, have a controversial opinion, or you say something that is in context is funny, but without context, it sounds really bad. You could do that, and you could make basically anyone look like a horrible person or a very, let's say, outrageous, outspoken, unique person. Now, these days, I'm happy to see that people get a chance to see the real Tate. In lots of interviews, he gets a chance to make long-form content. He doesn't lean into the comedy as much. He shows that he's actually a force for good. But I bring it up because I was reminded recently, I saw an interview with Tyson Fury, and he got asked a question that a lot of fighters get asked. And it's basically, hey, if you're out and about, do you have that issue where people keep wanting to fight you? Because, you're a tough guy, you're a fighter, so they want to fight you to see how tough you are. And I remember that they asked Lennox Lewis, if you don't know who that is, well, need some boxing history, but very dominant champion as well. They asked Lennox Lewis the same question, and he basically answered, yeah, it happens all the time, it's really annoying. Sometimes you have to fight someone or knock someone out, whatever, it's not fun. And Tyson got the same question, and he said, well, that really never happens to me. People are always friendly and courteous and awesome where I go, and maybe they want an autograph, they want a picture, but the fighting thing, no, that doesn't happen. Now, isn't that interesting? You got two people, and they have the same job, they have the same situations roughly, but a vastly different experience. And in my opinion, that is because of the energy and their demeanor. When I met Tate, what immediately stood out to me was how friendly and courteous and interested in other people he was. The guy was real, genuine, and he didn't have anything to prove. And I think that is where the majority of people go wrong when they get into, arguments, maybe online, maybe offline, maybe you get into street fights. And a lot of the times it's just because you think you have something to prove. You think, there's a chip on your shoulder. You have to show someone how much of a tough man you are, how strong you are, or how right you are. And here's the reality. You don't. Even worse, you walk around like that and you won't show anyone what a tough and smart and strong man you are. You're just signaling insecurity. Some of you may know Stephen Ronald Bell. He's a friend of mine. He did some time in prison in the past. I did an interview with him. And the guy looks absolutely dangerous. So he's about my size. He's about my weight, but he's only muscle. Has like the neck tattoo. The guy just looks, if you had to fight him, you would sort of be worried. Like, is he gonna knock me out and then eat my face? Now, here's what's interesting. I spent time with him. We got to spend some time together in Dubai. And he is the nicest guy. Not in the sense that, you walk all over him. That's not what I'm saying at all. But to anyone that he meets, he's friendly, he's courteous, he's polite, he is interested in you, wants to know all about you. We had an amazing time. And he's just a normal guy. He doesn't walk around showering people with money. He doesn't shout at people. He doesn't has to show off his superiority. Because if you are really superior, if you're confident in yourself, you don't walk around like that. You're relaxed. You enjoy life. You enjoy interactions. You don't get into, arguments and shouting matches with random people, because why would you? Like, you're you. So if you ever wonder how people really are that are rich and powerful and strong, they're usually very friendly and very courteous and very polite, because that's the best way to go through life. That's what you get back from people. They don't yell and they don't kick people, off the bus or something when they feel like it. That's not a real thing. And if you're trying to emulate behavior and you want to know how to go through life, that is an excellent way to go through life. Even if you aren't rich yet, even if you aren't strong yet, even if you haven't made it yet, that's absolutely fine. You can still, it doesn't cost you anything to be courteous and friendly and polite.